Hello everyone. You guys have no idea how many times I had to record this video, so I am very upset at this point. This is like my 5th time recording this video. Anywho, this is me and Nova's 4, 5, and 6 week postpartum. Sorry, I had to think about that. I've been so busy. I am so sorry that I have not been doing these videos like I should be. But let me go ahead and jump right into it. I am prepared. This video, I wrote down everything that I need to say, so things should go much smoother and easier and faster. I am going to start with the baby. She is 6 weeks and 3 days old today. She turned 6 weeks last Thursday. And I'm going to start with the last appointment that she had in April. The doctor had noticed her skin imperfection right underneath her neck. It looks like a mole and it pokes out. It's not in the middle of her neck, it's more off to the side. But anyway, the doctor noticed it and said, I want to send her to get an ultrasound because I want to make sure that it is not connected to anything underneath the skin, because if it is, she's going to have to get surgery. So, she went ahead and scheduled an ultrasound for May 2nd. We took her in on May 2nd to get the ultrasound. She did well during the ultrasound, but the ultrasound tech was not able to tell me anything. They leave it up to the doctor to explain what is seen on the ultrasound. So the doctor did call me back 2 days later and told me that everything looked awesome. It was not connected to anything. It wasn't anything serious. It's just a small skin imperfection. So she doesn't have to get it removed. However, the doctor did say if we want to get it removed, that we can discuss that at her next appointment. And me and my husband talked about it. I don't think it's really necessary. I don't want to put my baby through any surgery like that, especially for a mole. However, I don't want her to grow up and be insecure or embarrassed, especially if it gets bigger and bigger. So it's definitely something to think about. I just don't think that I want to do it right now. It's not necessary. It's small. After that appointment, she wasn't scheduled to see a doctor again until her 2-month checkup. But I started noticing what looked like dandruff in her hair, and it was like coming down to her forehead. And then her skin on her face was getting really, really irritated. Like, it looked like a really, really bad sunburn. Her face was turning red. Every time I would wash her face, she would break out like worse. And it was just bothering me. So I scheduled her appointment to go in to get that checked out. So she went to the doctor on May 16th. The doctor looked at her and she's like, oh, this is cradle cap. And I've heard of that before, but I've never seen it in person. My first child did not have it. And I don't know anyone who has a child that had cradle cap, so I didn't know anything about it. But she did have cradle cap. The doctor prescribed a shampoo that I'm supposed to put on her hair 2 to 3 times a week. And as of right now, it's basically all gone. So the stuff did work. Her hair looks 100% better. She still has a little bit like up here in the front. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. You say hi to YouTube? Huh? You just woke up in the middle of mommy video? Here. Okay. So she does have just a tad bit up in the front here. But for the most part, it's all gone. So the shampoo did work. She prescribed some, I believe it's called Eucerin, I'm not sure, for her skin. Instead of using the lotion that I was using, I put that lotion on her, and her skin has been 100% better. Her skin on her face looks 100% better. It looks nothing like it did when I took her to the appointment on May 16th. So I'm happy about that. She weighs 10 pounds and 13 ounces. Well, she did weigh 10 pounds, 13 ounces on May 16th. I'm sure she is bigger now. And she's 22 inches long. And let's see, she is drinking 3 to 4 ounces every 3 to 4 hours now. It's no more 2-ounce bottles, and it's no more feeding every 2 hours. And at nighttime, she has gotten so much better. She wakes up maybe 2 times at night. So I'm very happy about that. I've been able to get more sleep. I'm not breastfeeding anymore. I stopped breastfeeding maybe after a month. Just a lot going on in the house. Me taking care of my other son, dropping him off at school, picking him up from school, having to help him with homework and all of that. You know, when he gets home from school, it's just, I found myself pumping less and less, so I just decided to stop completely. And my husband was working really long hours, so it wasn't like he was here to help me with the kids. Like, he's been working a crazy schedule since we arrived here in Texas, and I'm just not happy about that at all. So yeah, no more breastfeeding. She's completely a formula-fed baby, and that is all right. I wanted to go at least 6 months with breastfeeding, but I made it to a month, so I'm happy. I'm happy. She's still growing. That's okay. She's still growing. She's still a happy baby. Hasn't nothing changed with her. Now, as for me, I went for my 6-week postpartum appointment on May 22nd. I weighed in at 165 pounds. She did a pap smear on me, which I won't get the results for, I'm assuming, a week or 2, but she said everything looked good. My uterus went back down in size, so everything was normal. She told me, I know, it's okay, Mommy's not paying attention to you, you're not happy? Okay, you're sheepy. She told me that I could resume working out. I mean, not resume, but I can start back up working out again. But I had already started working out like 3 days before I even went to that appointment. So I'm happy that I'm good to go though on working out. So I'm going to get started on that like as soon as possible. My husband is not home right now. His unit got sent to Kentucky. So my husband is going to be gone all the way up until the end of August. So I thought that I would take this time and work on me and my body. So I'm really going to be going hard over these next couple months and getting my weight together. I really want to get back down to 130 pounds, and I think that I will be more. What's the matter? Here, you're not hungry. You just ate not too long ago. I'll be able to focus more on working out and healthy eating plan if my husband is not around, because when he is around, I just eat dirty, and I don't be wanting to work out. So I'm going to take full advantage of this time apart from him, and I'm going to get this body in shape. I really am. And what else I wanted? Oh, so I went on, I think Wednesday. I went on Wednesday. I went in and applied for this job. A lot of military spouses have been applying for this job, and they've been getting hired right away. So it's not really my type of work. I've never done it before. It is a call center. And this specific company, they hire people for different companies. Like, they have DirecTV, Dish Network, AT&T, and a whole bunch of other companies. And they hire for those companies, for those call centers. So I was hired on the spot for AT&T, and I will be starting June 2nd. So my next hurdle, and please don't judge me because I want to go back to work early. I'm just not cut out for being a stay-at-home mom, housewife. It's not for everybody. I don't knock people that are able to do it, but I can't do it. I've worked nonstop since I was 15 and a half, and that's just what I'm used to doing. That's what I was raised to do, and I want to continue with that path. So I am looking into childcare. Well, I was looking into childcare specifically. Me and my husband went on base over here at Fort Bliss to check out pricing to put both of our kids in childcare, and you would not believe like the prices that we were told. For the first child is $378, I believe, or $382, and for the second child it's like $318, $320, and that's just with my husband's income. That's not including my income that I will be receiving once I start work. Once I turn in my check stub, it's going to be well over $1,000. It's already $700 with my husband's income. If I turn in a check stub, it's going to be well over $1,000. We would never be able to afford that. Even with money saved in the bank, like, I'm not about to pay $1,000 a month for childcare just for me to work, and this job is not paying all that good like that. So childcare on base is definitely not an option. Like, that's throughout the window. I refuse to pay that amount. Like, when we were stationed in Korea, even though I just had one child then, like, every 2 weeks we were paying $54. And I know that was probably because we were overseas and you're more accommodated when you're overseas. But geez, like, we're not about to go from paying $54 every 2 weeks to paying, $378, $380 for one child. Like, that is absolutely ridiculous. So I am on a hunt to find a nanny. So far, I've found 2 women that were recommended and that have tons of references. They have over 2 years experience, CPR certified, and their schedules are completely open. So next week, I am going to interview them for the nanny position. We have come up with the number of $115 a week is what we can afford. They both are completely cool with that number. So hopefully my children take to one of them. Because I'm really on a deadline. Like, I start work June 2nd, so this has to get put in motion like as soon as possible. I wish we had family in El Paso, because hands down, I would have family watch my kids. I don't trust anybody, nobody. I went on Amazon the day before yesterday and I ordered a nanny cam because it is that serious. I want to see what my children are doing. I want to make sure my children are getting the proper care, and I don't care how much experience you've had. I don't care how many references you give me. I want to see it with my eyes only, with my eyes. So I did order a nanny cam, and hopefully that'll come in the next couple days so I can get that set up and try it out before June 2nd. And yeah, I think that is basically it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. It is going on 14 minutes, and I have to tend to this little girl before she does the full on camera. So let me go ahead and show you her face before I end this. Say hi, Pumpkin. Look, Nova. Say hi. You say hi to everybody? Don't get fussy, okay? Okay. Bye.